That was a bit gentler today. Interesting. I am really, really allowing this moment now. Wow. I'm in this moment now. Holy guacamole. Holy shit. I feel all tingly. That is amazing. I don't know why you might think I'm crazy. I'm in this moment now. Like I'm really feeling present. I know that might seem silly, but I think that's actually kind of huge because I think in life we spend a lot of time not being present in this moment and getting caught up in mind cycles. Is that working? Is that working? I think it's working. Sorry, let me just play with my, is that better? Oh, I can hear better now. Who turned my mic down? Who did that? Okay, I think that's better. That was funny. Maybe I wasn't talking into it. I'll have to when I listen back. You know, I'm trying to get this right. No, I'm not trying anymore. I refuse to try anymore. I don't think trying's the way. The more I'm traveling this path, and I've just forgotten. Let me write down what I started saying. I am present, the past, the future. Sorry, just one moment. Bear with me. I might cut out this little flubber moment, floundering moment, or I might not. Depends. Sometimes I just like to, I have cut out. Oh no, now I've forgotten what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. Let me just write that one down. But as I think I mentioned before, if you've been listening along, I do edit and I listen back, and I find it interesting when I listen back to myself and go, yeah, that's what you think, yeah. But I do cut out, sometimes I seem to start a sentence one way and a few words in, I pivot and it's a little bit disjointed. So I'm like, just for you, I'm cutting that out. And all the times I say, you know, you know, I'll have to leave these you knows in. I must remember, leave these you knows in. And there are actually not as many ums as I thought I would have. Okay, so let me get back to the first other little note is I'm not trying anymore. No, I don't think we're meant to try. I think we're meant to, I don't even want to say do. I think we're meant to follow. Okay, don't do, follow. Follow our niggles, follow our intuition, follow that guidance that kind of drops in, which only really comes when you're not trying. So I've been very much, I hope you can hear me okay, because I'm not trying. I'm not trying to get this right or perfect at all. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to make it not something, but I'm not going on the efforting anymore is what I'm trying to say. But I found the more I relax and the more I take care of my body, like my body's been cooling out for years. Love me, care for me, do the things that I need to actually thrive, not just survive. But I've always, and I think there's a lot of people out there who can relate to this, whereas you'll try and get everything else done first. You'll take care of everyone else, get all the jobs done. And in your mind, you're going, once I've done all that, I'll take care of myself. But the trick trap is that stuff is so ongoing. You never get it all done. It's never all done. There's always house jobs. There's always people to take care of. So if you're doing that, you're forever pushing back yourself further and further and further and further and further and further until you don't even know who you are anymore. Like your body needs you. And the wonderful thing is, as I'm finding, that when we do give to ourselves and we nurture ourselves, and it's not a selfish way, it's a self-care way. Like I've said, I've been having baths. Best thing in the world I could have been doing. Having a bath, switching off, putting on frequency, using crystals, having intention, relaxing, not allowing my mind to start doing jobs and work when I've knocked off, and just being. And that's been huge. That, and I think I'll just keep repeating this because if you didn't see other videos, earth, air, fire, water. Hang on, it's easier like that. Earth, air, fire, water. Earthing, grounding. I just go on my little patch of garden. I don't even have to go anywhere. Or sometimes I go to the beach. Air, I'm breathing intentionally, deeply. Breath is so important, conscious breath. Fire, I'm sun gazing in the morning, first thing before it gets too bright, and also getting out to get the sun codes and upgrades that we actually get from our sun during the day. Hang on, I want my hands in the shot. I'm trying to center myself. That's important too. That's not just about in the video, it's about in life. And water, drinking water, putting intention upon the water, because water is consciousness. And obviously the bath, being in water, massive. And something I've realized even a long time ago, before I really knew what I realized, was I recharge by water. I need to be near a large body of water. Lucky I live near the beach, but otherwise a lake, something, a large water source allows me to recharge my energy. That's really important, I think, for everyone. I think potentially we all do that. That might be part of our makeup. So I'm not trying anymore. And the more I relax back. Can I bring the microphone closer? No, I'll just come forward just for you. But the more I relax, the easier it becomes, the more things are aligning for me, and knowing that I am centering, and in every moment as things come up in life, I'm asking myself the question, like, how does this serve me? How does this serve others? Is this good for me? Is it good for others? And I keep bringing myself to center, to this point here where I'm balancing my light and my dark. My light and my dark, back to center. And it's just been amazing. There has been, it's tricky on this journey to a certain extent. And what does make it difficult is as you kind of go this way and rise to certain perspectives, sometimes you no longer resonate with other people who are in your life. And as I found, it can cause a separation, a dissonance in energy. And it's really hard because, oh my goodness, there's a love heart on my computer box. Oh, it's from, I've got a sun catcher in the window, but it just caught my eye. Oh my goodness. Can I show you? I'm going to show you. I'm just going to disrupt my camera. I don't know if you can see. Look at that. Look at that. That is a love heart, if I've ever seen a love heart. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Ah! Do you like my skirt? It's from a beautiful, creative person. She makes upcycle clothes out of a lot of denim, and it's just beautiful. And I've probably got 5 of her skirts now. So it's upcycled, so it's using things that would have probably they would have been passed on, or potentially at some point, because she's using parts of the jeans, things could have been completely thrown to the tip. Oh, I've segued again. But upcycling, repurposing them, and they're just beautiful works of art. So whenever I wear them, people are asking, oh my goodness, did you make that? Because a lot of people know I'm an artist. I'm like, no, I wish I did. And she's such a beautiful person and so creative. And when I kind of do promotions for her particular business, I am always reminding people that you will never, ever, 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 forever turn up at any event or anything where someone else is wearing the same outfit. It's so beautiful. I just love it. Okay, like I've said, I should call this the segue show because I understand that I can jump to and fro, but that is being in the moment and allowing myself to be drawn where I need to go. But that's why I also do take these little notes, because otherwise I may completely forget, because I'm finding more and more and more my mind is being in the moment now. And I think that's a good thing. And I know it's something Bashar, Bashar, if you haven't listened to him, go have a look. He's a channel through Daryl Anchor. Daryl's been channeling for, I think it's at least 30 years, maybe more. But he says you will need what you need to know when you need to know it, as in their society in Esasani, which is it another dimensional reality in another part of the universe, that none of them have memories. They're all in the moment. They don't have memories because they don't need it, because they work on synchronicity, and they know they will need to know what they need to know when they need to know it. And also they have no money in their society. So people are doing what they do best. They are following their purpose, and everyone is putting into the society in their own wonderful personal way. And when they need something, they go get it. They don't have to actually trade with that particular person, because they know everyone is doing something. So it's okay. And there's no scarcity nor fear from what I'm gathering. So it's not like people are hoarding, and everyone loves everyone and honors them because they know that they are here to have their greatest life. So why would you ever not want someone else to have that as well as yourself? Like, if we all honor ourselves. And I think that's a beautiful blueprint that we could all utilize. And actually, as I'm saying that, I'm going, that's where we're going right now. That is in our quantum field vortex. It's already there. And another exciting epiphany I had is, it was interesting actually, because I have had the thought and the imagination. So I've seen in my imagination this beautiful reality on earth for us, and it's very similar to that. There's no money. We're all doing our thing. There's all healthy, wonderful food. There's people who love growing food and flowers, and we've regrown the jungles and the forests. We're living in harmony with nature, as nature, because we are nature. We're not apart from it. And then I had a thought, initially I thought, holy moly, because I've thought it, it means it's actually there in the etheric, in the energy, awaiting to be born into the physical realm, the physical experience. And I was so excited. And then I went, hang on, is it there because I imagined it, or did I imagine it because it's already there? Which was an interesting thought process. So this was in my last night bath epiphany, which was beautiful. I had two. I've forgotten what the other one was. So I'd have to look on my phone. It might come to me later. But that's just beautiful. So we have this wonderful, beautiful reality there, kind of just brewing, stewing, like marinating in the energetic realm. Wow, I feel like I'm marinating in it now. And what I'm understanding, and I feel kind of an urgency with this, but there's no real urgency because there's no real time. But right now, if everyone, everywhere, all at once started shifting their focus to imagining and filling in more of this beautiful, wonderful reality and turning your attention from what you don't want, which is probably the news and any movies or series that are depicting crime, poverty, scarcity, lack, destruction, control. Like, while we've got our attention on those things, even if you think, oh, it's just fiction, no, this is all energy, it's all frequency. So you are kind of, by having your focus on that, consenting to it in our actual reality experience. So, and I have said I'm probably going to be rather unpopular, but you have to switch off from it if you want a better world. I'm so sorry, but I'm so serious as well, but coming from love. But if you can turn from that, and if we all did that all at once and started imagining the world that we know that we'd want to have, the one that's kind of like the opposite to that one in a way. But if we imagine it, if we write stories about it, if we paint pictures about it, if we make series about it, if we make movies and plays and write songs and everything about it, that would shift on in like a puzzle piece so swiftly. So I'm wondering now, like, maybe you could help me. How can we create awareness so people know to do that? So they're not going to keep perpetuating what we don't want. And then we can bring on in what we do want so much sooner. Like, it's not like it's not coming. It's there. It's our destiny. But it's the potential of how soon it actually has its arrival. And it will be seamless. You probably won't even notice it. Everything's seamless. Even though our reality is like a movie reel and you've got frame, frame, frame. When you stop it, it's all different frames. But when it's rolling in motion, it is seamless. So we can bring this in so quickly and seamlessly. And suddenly everyone turns around and goes, wow, look at this. Everyone's got a home without a mortgage. Because just for a moment, that's a huge issue at the moment. Housing's too expensive to buy houses or even rental. Like, we've got a massive amount of our beautiful family, our brothers and sisters, living on the street, living in cars. I don't think I want that. I know I don't want that. I don't think that's a good idea. Like that, can you imagine? Like, if you're lucky enough, if you've got a computer or a phone, you're probably not doing too bad. You may be struggling. You could have a phone and be living in your car. But can you imagine that? And imagine mothers and parents living with children on the street or in their cars or something makeshift. That's not what we're here for. We did not come here to separate each other by money, by profit, by power, by control. That's not the point of this life. We kind of got a little bit off the track, but at any point we can get back on the path that we would like to be on, the one that we would choose if we had any wishes. Like, if we suddenly had a genie come down right now, and it's funny because I'm saying that and in my mind's going, well, the universe is like that. God's like that. God and the universe is the same thing with a different name. God, universe, the Most High, all that is source energy, my divine spirit. It's the same thing with a different title, a different tag, depending on someone's perspective and interpretation. But yeah, we have a genie, but it's up to us to ask for the right things. And when we ask too, perhaps let's always consider the whole, the all of us, because I am you and you am I. We are the same energy in a different form. Why would I ever not want you to have a wonderful, beautiful life too? And I want that for myself, but I want that for everyone too. And that's so doable. Even though, as I'm saying doable, I'm turning away from do. Let me just say it's so beable. But maybe you can help me. I think I don't have time to go back to my first little thing. That's another video. 2020. Wow. That just caught my eye. That was an interesting year, wasn't it? But right now, how can we share that out to more people? Because the more people who have the awareness of how this works and what you're turning your attention to, you're like watering it with a watering can. So if you had a tub of spiky weeds or a tub of beautiful flowers, tub of spiky weeds, tub of beautiful flowers, which one are you going to actually turn your watering can to? It's really that simple, and we just get a bit caught up, and then we don't know. Nobody gave us a blueprint when we came into this reality experience. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, but maybe let me know, because you might have ideas that I haven't had. And I am doing a few things. I have a kind of visual platform where I live. So I've been planting seeds for a while, but now I feel like I'm amping it up, and I'm not being as cryptic as I was before. I'm more or less just coming out and saying it as it is. But maybe you've got ideas that I haven't had, and if you share them with me, I'm happy to utilize things and do things that actually work to guide people to what it is they really want and who they really want to be. Like, we should all be doing that with each other and not leaving anyone out of the equation, even that person you don't like. Like, they're still a divine being, and they're still you. They're still a reflection of you. Okay, I'm really going now. But I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful morning, arvo evening. And I'm always sending much love, and I will pop back in tomorrow.